Is Gaza occupied? Why should we be concerned with whether Gaza is still under occupation by Israel or not? Well, for one thing, if Gaza is still under occupation by Israel, then Israel cannot invoke Article 51 when it refers to its punitive collective actions against the innocent civilians of Gaza as self-defense. Rather, by being an occupying force, Israel has a duty of care to protect the civilians under occupation, who should be protected by the Geneva Conventions and humanitarian law. Why is it unclear whether Israel is still an occupying power in the Gaza Strip? When I say unclear, this excludes the general world consensus, including the UN, that agree that the Gaza Strip is still under occupation. The two UN states that refuse to join the rest of world's understanding of occupation are the US and Israel itself. In fact, Joe Biden made the United States position clear when he told Benjamin Netanyahu that occupying Gaza would be a huge mistake. This implies that he thinks that Gaza has not been occupied since Israel's disengagement from Gaza in 2005. In fact, this is very much Israel's argument that since it unilaterally disengaged from Gaza in 2005, which included dismantling the illegal settlements, this then constituted an end to the occupation. It has maintained that by not having boots on the ground, it no longer holds effective control over Gaza. However, legal scholars have disputed this and have argued that while Israel still maintains control of Gaza's airspace, its territorial waters, no-go zones within the territory, water and electricity, and who and what goes in and out of Gaza, this constitutes effective control. In fact, in an interview with Michael Link, who was the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the situation of human rights in the occupied Palestinian territories, he stated that the test for whether a territory remains under occupation is, does the military exercise effective control over the land or territory? He compared Gaza to a prison where the guards leave the prison but take all the keys with them. They still control how much food and electricity is supplied to the prison. Within the prison, although many take issues with this description since being in prison implies that you have committed a crime and prefer the use of the term concentration camp, the inmates are free to roam within the confines of the prison but have no ability to leave. This then is by definition effective control, which means that Gaza is still effectively occupied by Israel, and hence the Geneva Conventions and humanitarian law apply. This is a consensus opinion and is held by the United Nations, Amnesty International, and the International Red Cross. Also, occupations are meant to be temporary in nature. I guess Israel didn't get the memo.